Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So today on my channel I'll be doing a full review of the 2022 Acer Nitro 5. The Acer Nitro 5 used to be a budget mid-range laptop from Nitro. It sits below the Acer Predator RTX 3070. But in 2021 everything changed. So the Nitro become more powerful than the Predator RTX 3070. We now have an RTX 3080 graphics in the Nitro 5 and also AMD chip, which you did not find on the Predator RTX 3070. So the 2022 Nitro is not different. It has this super powerful processor and also GPU as well. The model I have here has a 15.6 inch 15.6 inch QHD display with 165Hz refresh rate. It comes with the 12th generation Intel Core i7-12700H 14 core processor with RTX 3070Ti with a 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of SSD. The RAM is a DDR4 and not the DDR5 that we found on the most 12th generation processor. Now if you look closely, you see that the design has a little bit changed from the Nitro 5 laptop or from the Nitro series. The Nitro series used to be black on red, black on red or red on black. So but you see this one has been a little bit redesigned, so you no longer have that black on red. What you now have is black on the gray, just a small gray by the sides, and then you have these strips. So you see the design is a bit changed. And again, another design change you notice is the hinges. The hinges of the previous Nitro used to be from the at the edge of the laptop, but you see the hinges has been moved slightly, so the laptop now look like a MSI Post GL66. You see this strip light, it's not illuminated, it's just light there. So you still have that red Nitro right up here, and then you still have some red light up at the palm rest where you have the Nitro. So that's it. So every other place is black except the keyboard, which also changes color. The design of the 2022 model is still very good. You can lift the laptop with one hand without worrying if you are maybe carrying something with one hand, or if you are amputated. Sorry about that. So that is that about the design of the laptop. The Nitro also comes in different configuration. We still have the AMD version, we have the lower graphic like the 3060, we have the 3050, but for now there is no news if there's going to be a 3080 Ti version, and there is no news if there's going to be a Core i9 version. So we only have the Core i7 and we have the AMD as well, and both of them end at RTX 3070Ti. Now the keyboard is a 4-zone RGB keyboard light. It works very well. I like the typing on the keyboard. The keys feel very soft. It also has a number pad. Then on the Nitro Sense, which is the software you use to control the keyboard, there are other things you can also do with the Nitro Sense, such as increasing the fan speed. They have auto, they have max, and then they have so they have auto, they have max, and they have custom, where you can customize it yourself. Then you have this mode where you have the quiet, you have the default, and the performance. But this mode only works when you plug the laptop to a power source. You also have other settings like the keyboard settings, and then you have additional settings here, so you can play around with those ones. So that is additional settings that you have there. So now to the main point, or the best part of the laptop, performance. Now I did run a benchmark test with Forza Horizon 5 when the laptop is plugged. Now on Forza preset settings, I was getting 80 frames per second. That is, the settings is that the laptop is in 1080p, that is 1080 display at ultra settings, so I was getting 80 frames per second. That is on Forza preset settings. But during my own gameplay, when I played the Forza Horizon 5, and then I adjusted the frame rate to match the screen refresh rate of the laptop. So at ultra settings, I was getting between 100 to 120 frames per second. Now that is on 1080p, not on the QHD display, but on 1080p. So, and then this mode here on the Predator Sense is on default mode. Now even if you change it to performance mode, it's still between that 100 to 125 frames per second. Now if you change the settings to high instead of ultra, if you change the Forza setting from ultra to high and then put it on the performance mode, then you can get up to 136 frames per second. That is 136 frames per second. Now this is not groundbreaking when you compare it to the MSI Pulse GL66 for 2022 that I reviewed previously, that has the RTX 3070 and not the 3070 Ti. It's almost the same thing, and Acer on their website promised that this thing has up to 150 watt power GPU, but I don't think with the performance the laptop is given up to that 150 watt power. The GPU is giving up to that 150 watt. So because the performance is not that groundbreaking for a 3070 Ti, and considering that it also comes with a very big power adapter, which the GPU can draw as maximum power as possible in order to make the laptop perform very well during gameplay, but that's not the case. So the performance is very low. In fact, I wasn't expecting that at all. Because of the 280 watt power adapter, I expected the GPU to do very well on gameplay. Now when you are on battery and on high settings, you get up to 50 frames per second, but occasionally it drops down to 25 frames per second. So but the game is playable, it's something that you can play. It's not like the Alienware X17R2 that is unplayable during when on battery. So that is that about the gameplay. Now upgrading the laptop is also quite very good, and is, although to get down to the inside is quite tricky. Is in fact, it wasn't an easy thing. You will need to first of all remove this top here, then you now use your ply tool to open it from here. So you don't open it from down here, you open it from up. You open it from up here, you don't open it from down. So that is another challenge. And then the inside everything is upgradable. It has two NVMe slot and then 2.5-inch slot for either SATA HDD or SATA SSD, so which is very good. In fact, since I've been reviewing laptop, I've never seen laptop with 2.5-inch SATA for SSD or HDD. It's only on Acer I've seen it in the Predator RTX 300, and now I'm seeing it in the Nitro, which is very, very good. So that is that about that. So overall, the laptop is very, very good, and it's not that bad. At least for the price point, it costs about $1,750. So, and then for the ports, the laptop also has a very good numbers of ports from left to right. You have the casing lock, you have the air vent, and you have the Ethernet port, and you have full USB-A port, and you have 3.5mm audio jack. And at the front you have nothing, and at the right you have two USB-A port, and you have your two LED indicator, and then you have another air vent, and at the back you also have two air vent, and then you have the charging port, and you have USB Type-C, which also doubles as a display port, and also a Thunderbolt 4 port, and you have the full HDMI port. So that is it about the review, guys. If you are looking for a cheap 12th generation laptop with RTX 3070, I think you'll not go wrong if you pick this one. But performance wise, I don't know, for maybe in another laptop or in another game it might perform better, or if Acer is going to maybe set a BIOS fix to increase the GPU power. But for what I'm saying now, I cannot recommend this laptop. The performance is way low compared to the graphic card. So, but if Acer should release another BIOS update that is going to fix it and increase the GPU power so that the GPU can do its job properly, then it's fine, it's good. So it's totally recommended. But for now, it is what it is. So guys, thank you for watching my video, and please do subscribe to my channel for more video. Bye.